So the schools and administrators and all the people in the school building, they put a lot of heat on your kids for school test results and testing, and they work the whole entire year for these few days where they do their tests. So this is a huge anxiety-provoking event for a lot of kids. So I was just going to talk to you a few minutes today about some strategies to help your kids in dealing with test anxiety, because I'm certainly hearing it a lot, coming up a lot in my office, and even dealing with it with my own kids. Thankfully, we are done. Yes, we don't have any more tests for this year, and we are almost approaching the summer. So you guys that do have tests and that coming up, wanted to give you a few pointers. So one of the things is make sure you let your kids know that it is absolutely essential that they change the way they are thinking about the test. So I wrote down a few things here. So a lot of times kids get into this negative thinking. So I can't do this. This is going to be so hard. I don't know this stuff. So you've been going to school for the whole year, right? So you've been going to class, you've been learning, you've been studying, you've been doing your best. So work with them to let them know that one of the biggest ways that they can change their anxiety and their worrying about the event is that they change the way they are thinking about it. So I'm a firm believer that if you change your thoughts, you change your feelings. So working really hard, helping your children understand that it is a process. If you think I can't do this, this is going to be too hard, I don't know this stuff, then you're going to feel really down and you're going to feel really anxious and you're going to feel really worried about the whole thing. So the biggest key is listening to your thoughts in your head, hearing when you're telling yourself this, okay? Help your kids to understand they can control that. And they have to work to change and control that, because you get in the habit of this negative self-talk, especially with these big tests. So let your children know that they absolutely can work to try to change the way that they are thinking about it. They think, oh no, I can't do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You just have to work at it. So when you hear the negative thoughts come into your brain, I want you to picture a stop sign in your head and tell yourself that you need to switch to thinking positively about it. So right the minute that you hear this thought, like, I can't do this, a lot of times the negative thoughts snowball. So then you think, oh my gosh, I can't do this. This is going to be so terrible. And then I'm going to fail. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going to be going to school all summer. And like, it snowballs from one tiny thought. It snowballs to this giant, like, I failed for forever, or whatever huge thought it turns into. So immediately when you hear that first negative thought come in, immediately pay really close attention to your thinking. Switch it to the positive. So I got this. I've studied. I'm prepared. I'm ready for this. I'm calm. I'm collected. Like, convince yourself, okay? This is where you want to spend the time thinking. You do not want to be thinking over here. So really help your kids understand that they have a choice in that. The other huge thing that I would suggest is teaching them deep breathing. So I've talked to a lot of people about deep breathing. I teach yoga. So when you're focusing on deep breathing, you want to breathe deeply in through your nose, feeling your lungs expand, okay? You don't want to be hunched over like this. You want to be really up straight and focused on taking a really nice, deep cleansing breath and then exhaling through your mouth. So nice, deep inhale, exhaling through your mouth, but when you're breathing in, really filling your lungs up. So not like this shallow, because then you're just going to be making yourself panic more. So really relaxed breaths. Focusing on your breath is a huge distraction. Talk to your friends before you go. Drink some water. Try to help yourself relax and try to help yourself completely distract yourself before the day of the test. Listen to some music. Put some headphones on. Text your friends. Work to try to keep that thinking off of the negative stuff, and either distract yourself altogether and work on putting all those positive thoughts in your mind. So teach them some of those strategies. Put any questions below. I love specific questions, and I will get to them and try to answer them. Email me or let me know any questions you have about specific strategies for specific types of anxiety or things that your children are dealing with. Have a good day.